Once upon a time, it was easier to make career decisions. I mean, you can decide that you want to be a doctor, or you want to be an accountant, or you want to go into the military, or you want to be a lawyer. We enjoyed that luxury, right? Because the industries are not as fast paced as they are right now. I mean, you can decide to be a lawyer and then you get to the university and then you start questioning your career choices, but you still go ahead anyway. And then maybe when you graduate, you then decided, okay, I actually like to be into theater. Then you go back to go and study theater art. It was easier because everything is not as fast paced as it is right now. Our children do not have that luxury, unfortunately. They don't have that luxury because every single industry you can think of right now is on the fast paced mood. And then you cannot afford to let children just decide that they want to be an accountant or they want to be a lawyer without truly giving them the guidance that they need. Right? So this is what I'm building to. I'm building this to help teenagers to understand who they are, to understand the kind of career they fit into. Because I'm very sure if we as a parent, we had that opportunity when we were growing up, when we were choosing career, we'll probably be a better person than we are right now. Because whether we like it or not, the career choices we make has a lasting effect on our lives as a person. So, welcome. My name is Folashade Nasir. I am a digital forensic analyst. I'm an AI automation expert and a mother of 3. And I'm building these for my children, basically. This is what I want them to go through before they pick a career. And then I decided that instead of just building this for my kids alone, there are other kids out there that actually need this. In fact, every teenager right now needs this. They need to understand who they are. They need to understand where they fit into the fast-paced industry. Right? So I built AI Career Lab Africa to bridge the gap between what they learn in the classroom and then what they're actually supposed to be. Because most of the curriculum, whether we like it or not, we want to accept it or not, does not actually put the children on a career path. Well, except if your child is in one of those 1% schools that actually operate the international curriculum, where they, as soon as they are entering into the high school, they are already putting them on the career path instead of packing a whole lot of subjects for them, right? So if not, if your child is in the regular school, you actually want to give this a tough. So the checklist that you are going to download on this page is to give you a head start, to help you understand where your child currently stands. What is the level of his awareness or her awareness? What is she or he actually good at? What are the things that she can keep doing repeatedly without getting bored? So these are the things that we do in AI Career Lab Africa. This is not a coding class. In fact, it is not an AI class. We do teach AI. We expose them to the ethical use of AI on everything you can think of, from study to learning to brainstorming, entrepreneurship, how to make money with AI. We do all those things. We teach them, we take them through those processes. But the most important thing is for them to be able to understand who they are and the kind of career path that actually work with the kind of person they are. So from the questions we are going to be asking them during classes, with the one-on-one session we are going to be having with them, the future readiness assessment, the archetypes assessment, everything is done in each cohort, and each cohort is minimized to just 20 students. So once we have 20 students, we close the registration for the cohort for that particular period of time until we are done with those 20 students, because we want to be able to have personal interaction with every of our students. So the checklist you come here to download, like I said earlier, is for you to be able to understand the current stand of your kid, where he or she is currently in AI awareness, and then the career path that you, she or he might fit into, right? So click on the button below. Once you click on the button, it will take you to another page where you can enter your name and your email address. Once you do that, in the next 1 or 2 minutes, maximum 2 minutes, please check your email inbox. If you don't see it in the inbox, kindly check your spam or your promotion folder if you are using Gmail. All right, so before I go, please, after you are done with the checklist and then you want to give AI Career Lab Future Readiness Academy a chance, there is a link in the checklist that you can just click on, and it will take you to our website and our phone number. It's also in the checklist. Or you can just come back to this particular page, just click on the button, and then it will bring you directly to our WhatsApp, where you can ask as many questions if you want to make clarification. Once that is done and you think you are ready to proceed, we'll send you a form that you are going to fill. It's a very long form, actually. It's a very long one. It is long because you really need to understand why you are coming in, why you want your child to be in this program. And the form is what would give us the kind of, you give us idea of where your child is currently is and where we want him to go, right, in partnership with you as a parent. So please download the checklist, and then once you're ready to proceed, send us a message. You get a form, and then please, the answer you provide in the form is what is going to determine whether you're going to give your teenager admission or not. The admission is not automatic. It cannot be automatic. I'm sorry, but it cannot be automatic. The answers you provide in the questions is what will give us the idea of, okay, this person actually fits into this program as at this point, right? So please be very honest in the answers. You need a lot of time to be able to put those answers together. They are very simple. Most of them are just checklists, or they are, just tick either yes or no, 1 or 2, 3 or 4, things like that. But it's a very long one, right? So don't let me take too much of your time. Download the checklist, go through it, sit with your teenager or teenagers, then mark whatever fits into the checklist as at this moment. And then you see the score underneath it. The score is what will now determine the level your child is currently, and then what you should do next. All right, so I will be expecting to hear from you, and then I will be glad if I can be a tutor to your child in the AI Career Lab Africa Future Readiness Academy. All right, so I will see you on the inside. Cheers.